what it looks like right now in that town. And I think he does a beautiful job at capturing it. I think the lyrics of this thing are just off the charts. He's in Jay-Z territory
I'm not being
at this point,
racist.
Bob Dylan territory at this point. It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. Overnight. That's a whole political theory. That's college. I mean, it's to understand it's not just a racial issue. It's a whole bunch of other issues going on.
Now you're being racist.
Level of wisdom there. You know.
Guys, why do I always run into a renegade radar?
So much already.
No, I'm
so
not.
much already. They know it's not a simple thing.
Yeah.
It's a long time. But that's different than fight the power.
No, it's Junkrat. Guys, look at this. Look at this Brutus Blaze and Blaze.
I think this is a new twist on hip hop. Politics
joining them.
Coming through in the song. You can't have a political movement without political music. It's just never happened.
Look, guys, all these people are kneeling. Don't join them. Join them.
You always have musicians and artists step up because a revolution is a change of heart first before anything else changes in law and politics and government.
Why do they call you racist?
In the economy.
know.
The first change has to be in the human heart. And that's what art does. Art moves you. Music moves you. And I'm just so proud that Lil Baby is using his platform to move this whole country forward and to move this cause. All right, my girl Jamel Hill is going to take over for me. She gets the honor. I'm kind of jealous, but she gets the honor of talking to and interviewing the great Killer Mike. He is an author. He's an actor. He's an activist. He's a musician. He's a living legend. Listen to Killer Mike.
I hope everybody out there has just been taking copious notes, gaining a lot of knowledge, taking some screenshots, because there's just been a lot of really good nuggets that have been shared. Hope you're inviting all your friends in.
Joker joined the Brutus and Blaze.
In this country, I certainly have not seen in my
Oh my god, Ollie's racist, he's not watching it, Luke's racist and Christian's racist. We're all on Fortnite except for them.
The world is just changing right before our very eyes. I can kind of imagine how some of our
Damien's doing a video.
Civil rights movement, to see the world just changing right before our eyes. So you're there in Atlanta, where certainly there was a recent incident where absorbing everything that's been happening in the country up until this.
Do you guys think we'll play the video of George Floyd being killed?
Emotionally right now.
As an American, it's hard because
it might.
It's just
wait, guys, do they know that they're filming in Fortnite?
We know that on the other side of that progression that we all are going to be better. I think our community and people who are essentially descendants of the cornerstone. The cornerstone of nations, the Constitution is important.
Look, everyone's crouching. John Gray changed his skin to black. Wait, I'm gonna go change my skin to a Black Lives.
And when I say descendant, I don't mean anything.
Wait, should I be Black Knight? Should I be Black Knight?
Yeah, Black Lives. That we still use.
It really is black in it. Well, you don't have to be a Black Lives.
See, his mom said he was racist.
No.
Here, I'm a black skin.
Volunteer tribute.
Why is it not playing for me? Oh, sorry, it's glitched. It glitched.
And we long
Damien, look what skin I am.
The progression of this country. And I hope that as we enter into another
Damien, look what skin I am.
Black person has died at the hands of the state. I hope that we enter this coming out determined to see justice.
Oh, someone has nightlight. Damien, look at my skin.
I hope that coming out of this,
look at my skin.
Young people that are in the streets organizing,
actually,
continue to organize in the time of peace like they are in time of war, because they're organizing effectively. They're causing systemic change and immediate and not some protracted campaign.
Why are you George?
That's such a good skin.
Wait, I'm gonna see if I have something else. Oh, I can be the jump shot.
No, what about Travis Scott?
The black flag.
Yeah, wear Travis Scott. Someone wear Travis Scott.
I am.
No, it's not.
Organize
The
people
event's
to
not over.
progress
It's still
law.
on.
Yeah, it's been a lot of impressive moments. I mean, you mentioned about how the
Yeah, where
young
Travis?
people, they're so organized. Because I think about
John Grant
progression
already
from, say,
is.
Ferguson to now, and it's been pretty
Yeah.
I'm wearing a
outstanding
jump shot.
when you think about it.
Guys,
What has
all
impressed
crouch.
you the
Guys,
most about
all
what you're
crouch
seeing
next to
right
each other.
What has impressed me? That
The Black Lives Matter
in
squad.
'92 we rioted
Why is
in
that
Atlanta.
Gold Brutus?
There were riots in other cities. There were riots in Los Angeles. But there was such
Come on,
a
Damien.
stronghold
Come,
on
Damien.
information. Local news wouldn't let what other cities know until after it was over. What's impressed me is the ability to use technology. We haven't
Guys,
gotten as efficient
guys,
as
all
Hong
line
Kong,
up,
but it's
crouch. All crouch.
coming. You are seeing at a day and age where in an instant people are able to mob on a place. People are able to say what needs to be said and get ghosts. You're seeing in an instant
Damien muted you.
what our grandparents were able to do. And it's like we have a house party app in which people can sit down and on the house party app. You can organize with those 8 people to know what are we going to do in school, what are we going to do in local school boards, what are we going to do with city council.
Shut up, we're trying to watch the event.
Now you're able to do it over your phone and organize effectively.
Ollie,
I'm impressed by the level
stop.
of organization.
This is
Because
important.
when I was an organizer at
I
15,
need
16 years old, we'd have to literally work for 30 days to plan.
Luke's inviting
Or
me.
even 30 minutes, but you're constantly there.
Oh, now they all come on Fortnite. Now they all come on Fortnite.
Organizers are like Mayweather.
They do. Look, they're all in
And I think
Fortnite.
that these are the people again that we should be looking to follow.
So you dropped the mention of the House Party app. Mike, are you on House Party? You use it?
I just found out about it. I got the cool people in my life helped me to what's new. The 2 apps I'm most interested in right now are House Party and there's an app called Combos.
Wow, everyone just came on Fortnite.
With moms and dads. Shouts out to the old folks.
I think about where activism was on this issue in particular when Ferguson happened, and looking at it now, and it's, while, you know, there was definitely a lot of positives that came out of Ferguson, particularly the Black Lives Matter movement, seeing the level and the difference is that, you know, clearly there was a lot of lessons learned there, and they've applied them now.
Have to go
so it definitely seems much more cohesive, and that's been impressive.
It's gone for like 20 minutes.
What has impressed you about what you're seeing, especially from these young people who
to adjust and move and be like water. They're truly fighting.
Guys, I unmuted Junkrat for a sec. Do not unmute him. He is ear raping. What?
To give us our basic civil rights and acknowledge our human rights. That is happening again. It's happening in a bigger and better way. I was talking about
Damien, get out of Travis Scott.
When police were hacking with people with batons, they held up the
He wants you to be a different skin than Travis Scott.
My kids skateboarders, most skateboard kids in the South don't look like me, right? But I saw the skateboard community literally come in and save protesters from beatings. And then they got
Junkrat, you're still in the pot Royale. Are you dumb?
Because those kids deserve to grow to be adults without being sold
Travis Scott, and I told him to not.
It impressed me that the proletariat showed government that you work for us. And in this moment, we are exercising our right to make public display of the evil that has happened. It makes me proud that I live in a country that has long promised equality, rarely given it to people who look like me. People who don't look like me defend it.
You made an interesting
Why is there a scientist?
And I think anybody who's watching,
guys, look at everyone behind
us. It's not just black people who are out here protesting.
No,
it's a tapestry of people.
The Amish The Amish.
Yes.
How long is
Wasn't
this
that
gonna
crazy?
go for? I have to go.
Oh my god, it's perfect for the video. Bad word.
Right. I was like,
A racist. Not a
Alright.
racist.
I was so impressed, though. I was so thankful. My heart was filled with joy.
Yeah, so you're seeing all these different types
Mark,
of people
just
that
get
you
on your
never thought
PS4.
this issue would resonate with them. It kind of reminds me of your music. Your music is unapologetically pro-black, unapologetically,
Yes,
right?
absolutely,
But yet,
absolutely.
when you look at a Killer Mike fan, it's across multicultural section of people.
Yes.
Why do you think your music is able to resonate that way, despite the fact that you are also clearly talking to your people?
Yeah, I'm proud to be me. I like me. I like black people. I'm not making no excuses. I'm not making no apologies coming in the door. I love us. I am in love with us. And because I love me, it has nothing to do or affecting my love of others. I have a very
I'm
good
being
friendship
racist.
with East Indian cousins, Raj and Neil. They own the store right next to Walters on what's happening. So if you're from Atlanta, you
What's
know about
happened?
Walters.
Stop
If you're a
blocking
big
my
guy from Atlanta,
view.
you know about, the
Shut
store
up.
right next door.
Jungle, you're
These guys
blocking.
have
You're in
always
front of
been good to me.
us.
Raj went to India. He
No,
came
but
back,
I'm
brought my
doing
wife
that.
in.
Zoom in and
Beautiful little
split.
elephant characters. He's proud
It's
to
'cause
be
you're
Indian.
in our
I've
line,
learned
bitch.
about being Indian from my Indian friends. When you're truly who you are,
What about stop
how
being
could you be
racist?
offended? How could you not love and like it? Like, man, people on earth. I'm from the continent that first
He's lagging.
I think when you wear that proudly and
Who's lagging?
and not from a place of needing someone to be below you.
He's
There's no reason
lagging.
for people not to like you. I like you. I got plenty. I got
Fuck you,
plenty of
TJ.
girls that don't look
Honey,
like
get
me.
on
There's a
the
portrait of
wall.
John Brown. Oh,
Junker is tier
He's a
79.
hero. He doesn't have.
Bye, bot.
I didn't say good enough. I didn't say equal. I said great. I'm from a great and mighty people. And if you can't accept that, then maybe I'm not for you. But I believe that because I am simply who I am, I believe that gets accepted. Because you know what? I remember being on the tour bus, and I'm on there with a bunch of Northeasterners because of course, my rap partner's a white guy from
Stop
Brooklyn.
blocking my
And,
view, TJ.
we're on there and they're watching swamp people, and everybody's laughing. And I come up and stand into the front, and I look at it, and I start smiling, and I look at the room and say, I got more in common with them than any of y'all, and I just walk to the back. Now, because it's the truth. I'm a Southern boy. My grandparents from Alabama and rural Georgia. I grew up more like people on those
Wait,
shows.
guys,
So
guys.
I think
What if on the
across
screen
cultural
it
lines,
plays?
across
It
racial
says
lines,
I can't breathe
people
for 8
identify
minutes.
with me, but just because I'm your typical American guy. You know what I mean? And I have some special things. I'm not going to deny them special. I was a smart kid, went to Morehouse, had an
Respectful.
understanding of some cool stuff. I married a woman, and that helps, But
Why am I
think that
always running into
ultimately what
renegades
resonates
now?
with people is that I'm a
I died to a
regular guy.
renegade earlier
One of my best
today.
friends in the world
I
is a white
find a
guy.
renegade
So I
now.
think that people understand that I have the ability not to look past your race or ethnicity, not to look past who you are culturally, but to look at it and love it and learn from it without wanting to co-opt it or be it.
What you're talking about,
Look,
in a
everyone's just
very
watching. Look at the
succinct
back.
and
Look, they're just looking at the
robust way,
screen.
is really allyship, and that's been a word that, you have a lot of, it sounds like you have a lot of really great allies that are in
Okay,
your life.
TJ's being
Now in this
racist.
moment,
What?
I've gotten the
If
question.
TJ's
constantly, I
blocking,
assume you
wait,
have
hold on.
opinions about
If TJ's blocking
how
a
to be
view,
an
that's not
ally.
racist.
What do I have to do? Right? I've had some
Yeah, that's
conversations
something
with
people see.
like really good friends of mine in the last few weeks. So all right, guys. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but
but hold on.
hold on a second. But nevertheless, that being said, is that what would you say to somebody who wants to not only be an ally but be a good ally?
You want to be a good ally in this moment, white corporation, white person with the means, that's a worthy allyship. On a ground level, if you're just working hard every week, you don't know what to do, you're an electrician, you're a plumber, grab one young man who doesn't look like you, a young woman, and teach them that trade. That's allyship. Allyship isn't just throwing the money, but if you got the big money, put it towards somewhere, but on a very real and basic level. My son had an accident with a man named Keith. I bought my son a car. My son Malik, with a very pretty girl in the front seat, rear-ended this guy. Calls me, I pull up the keys to the police officer. I say, if he'll allow me to handle this privately, I just don't want to call my insurance company because, you know, I had just got in an accident because I drive fast. My son, Keith, in good faith, gave me the opportunity to do that, and me and this man became friends. You know, I'm literally friends with this white man who told me about Atlanta, pre-white flight and desegregation, who's taught me about fatherhood and the importance of presence in your child's life. That doesn't happen if we're not open for it to happen. So an allyship with white people doesn't have to be an organization of saving the world. But you do have to do what me and Keith did. You do have to, on blind faith, trust someone who doesn't look like you and allow that person to educate you. So an allyship is not just calling your black friends saying what I do. It's going to black organizations that might be local and saying, what am I doing? It's calling your friend and saying, what's the next thing you're doing? And I want to be an extra set of hands. Doesn't mean you get to go to the black people meeting, but it does mean that they say, I'm going to feed people on Skid Row. You show up. And you show up with empathy and care, and you do it. And I'm going to tell you, we need doctors in that space. We need lawyers in that space. We need legislators in that space. You know, we need the people who are really empowered to be in that space, because there's some things that need to happen on ground level that once the grassroots people have gotten it here, there needs to be money put behind these things. A lot of the problems that we have now that are erupting could have been solved in 96, 2006, 2016, and all these other years, but we chose not to because we trusted the right thing's going to happen. Right thing's not going to happen unless we make it. And after that, you have the potential to truly be brothers and sisters. You have the potential to be past the letting cultural, national, religious markers evict the fact that I know that I'm talking and I'm with a human being, and at our very core, past any physical difference, my job is to honor the soul of that other human being. So there's no need to have allies because I'm not at war. I truly have a brother and sister. There's no need to have an ally because there's no threat of war. I refuse to send any 18-year-old boy or girl off to die. And that has to be something that's much deeper than policy. Much
I'm going to send the Renegade Raider friend request.
We have to get back to that. So that's my humble opinion. I don't know, where that takes white America.
AJ,
I hope we stay standing up fighting together.
Mike, we've been having this great conversation, and a lot of people watching.
AJ, Junkrat's is different. Okay, if you wait, hold on. If you wait, hold on.
Everybody's fired up. Everybody's willing to do things.
If you remove what's the name, TJ, how do we do part 3 of that roleplay, Junkrat?
Take this conversation. Get 8 to 10 people around you, your neighbors.
Yeah, but what are you differently on?
And start to see what you can do to affect, and then connect with other people that may be in close
so only on Fortnite.
40, 50 miles, even another city or places that are doing it right, or that are doing it right in other places. Connect with those people. If all of us do a look,
tell your mom what it's about.
If all of us do a look, if all of us pick a little to do, no one has to do a lot.
Nobody has to do a lot. Mike, I have enjoyed this conversation like I enjoy every conversation with you. I can certainly talk to you. Yes, it is mutual. The mutual respect and love of society right here. Thank you, and more importantly, thank you for everything you do on the ground. I mean, so many people. I mean, I knew that you tell the truth the way it needs to be told, but a lot of people during this time of crisis have been exposed to you and understand that, I mean, you really are for the people. This is called We the People. This is you all day long. So thank you for all the work and all the inspiration, all the words, everything that you're adding to this conversation, and more importantly to this action. With that said, we have to say goodbye, but we don't have to get out of here just yet, because I'm gonna toss this on to my brother Van Jewel, who can take it from here.
Jamel and I, we spent the past hour. We've been talking to Killer Mike. We've been talking to Elaine Welteroth. We also got a chance to see that amazing video from Lil Baby. Jamel, what did you get from your conversation with Killer Mike? And more importantly to me, what do you make of this moment that we're in?
The one thing you can always expect from Killer Mike is blunt honesty. I think that's why a lot of people look at him as a really credible voice right now.
That's not funny.
He's honest about what he knows and honest about what he doesn't know. So
No, it's not.
I think when you have those elements, that's going to always
Someone
be
in
a pretty good
Junkrat's family's guys. Someone in Junkrat's family is laughing about this.
It's also a little bit surreal in terms of what took us so long to get here to make sure that we're not always starting from ground zero.
How long does this go
a
for?
significant conversation about racism.
Why do you think it's different?
I'm
this
tired
time?
and I want to go
There
to
have been
bed.
videos before, and yet people still now act like they're shocked.
So
Help me
it's-
understand
and
what's
it's
the
TJ's
difference
fault
this
that I
time
have
from
to
your
go
point
to
of view? What's your
bed.
theory?
It's two things
I
that I think stood out about the situation.
Tired.
One, there was no yeah but. And granted, in my mind, we've seen videos
Wait,
where
guys.
there was a yeah but, but people nevertheless
It's an
invented a
important
yeah
thing in
but.
the world.
But in this one, there really wasn't one, even if you were Stretch Armstrong
Wait,
trying to
Damien.
stretch and
Wait,
find
Damien
one.
and
Wasn't-
TJ.
What always has
Damien and
just
TJ.
stuck with me is the look on
Okay, I'm
this
recording you.
officer's face as he was kneeling on George Floyd's neck.
I did
It
nothing
was
wrong.
so cold.
Yes,
It was
you blocked
as
me.
if this were Thursday.
You blocked
And
me.
he
It doesn't
showed
matter
such little
anything.
emotion, remorse, any
That's-
emotion you want to
that's
name.
the
He didn't
thing.
show any of
Something
that as he
important.
killed a man
That's
in the
the
middle of the
false
street
report.
with bystanders looking on.
Yeah, there was
So I think
something
that
important.
situation, coupled with the
But
fact we had
that's
already
not
been reeling from
Why
Ahmaud
you
Arbery,
blocking
we'd
it?
already been reeling from Breonna Taylor. And even though the situation wasn't fatal, there was definitely a storm of frustration at what happened with Christian Cooper. So this all together leads us to this
Oh
moment
my
where
God.
finally
TJ, what did TJ
the
do?
most
What did TJ do?
naysayers who wanted to pretend as if this
Junkrat, if he's
problem,
blocking you, that
what could
doesn't.
they say?
If he's
I mean,
blocking
there
you
was
from
nothing
watching
else that could
it,
be said,
you can
and
just
I think
move.
everybody who was already fed up decided now is the moment, now is the time. The world has slowed down because of COVID-19.
That doesn't mean you have to remove him.
This needs to happen now.
I've never seen 30 million white people asking black people for leadership.
So he's actually doing
That's
something
interesting.
weird.
Because they talk
Is
what
this
you want
gonna
me
go
do?
to like
I'm
1
what
o'clock in the
I don't know.
morning?
Google is a powerful tool. I don't know. I'm realizing now, though, that this is an honest question.
Is this gonna
How
go
do you
to
think
2
that
o'clock in
we
the
as African
like
Americans and our allies
5
can
o'clock in the
rise
morning?
to meet a moment like this and actually accept the fact that we may actually have a
I wanna
couple
go to
million
bed,
new
hurry
allies, and
up.
how do we deal with that? That's new for us.
I'm glad you used the word leadership because there's a difference between us being put in a leadership position and us being put in an educational position. The educational part, we're long past, right? We don't want to be educating anybody else about race. We're not here to soothe you. We're not here to make you feel better. But leadership is something different. And it looks different depending on how you want us to take that leadership. Certainly, we are accustomed to being a voice on these issues. We're accustomed to setting the agenda. It's fine if we continue to lead in that direction. I think what
Junkrat,
we're looking for
you don't
is,
defriend
if this
someone
were,
because they were
a
blocking
relay race,
your way.
we want to pass the baton, and we
Ah.
want you to be
I
able
don't
to
do
say,
it.
okay, here's what
Guys,
we
the Renegade
feel
Red
about
accepted
this
my friend
issue.
request.
Here's what needs to happen to change it. The other part of this race is that you got to be willing to run it just as hard and as fast as we are. Because if you're not,
Pump.
that's why we remain
Pump.
stuck in the flying pattern that
Pump something. I don't know.
reconcile
Pump,
this
I think.
issue. So we have to figure
Pump.
out where. What
Just look
is
it up in the
most useful way
teammates.
of allyship.
Just look
We see
in
a
the
lot of people throwing
teammates and you'll
statements
find
around.
them.
We see a lot of people
It's a
throwing money
renegade. You'll
around.
see like a renegade.
We need that to be a focused
Oh, wait,
effort,
what's his
and
name?
more importantly, to be vocal about
P.
it. I can't take any
Starts
more
with P.
double-sidedness. There can
Wait,
be
Damien
no
and
more
T-
other-siderism.
Damien and
If I may
TJ.
make up a word, meaning that you give over here,
But is it
and you're a company that is like, yeah, Black Lives Matter, except for in my boardroom, where they don't.
Let me check.
Or except for in my organizational chart, where they don't. So I'm
Wait.
done with that, right?
Let me find.
That's great. Charity's great. Charity doesn't change structural racism, right?
I think
what
he
changes
left.
it is when you actively
Oh.
look in your building.
Or maybe he
and
changed
ask,
his
why aren't there
skin.
more black people in this building, in this boardroom, in this
Wait,
C-suite?
let me check.
So the allies that we have, what you can do, change the structure and cultures of your companies, of your businesses,
checking.
of wherever it is you have influence. Start there.
The thing I try to tell people is, it puts us in a no-win situation. I want our white sisters and brothers to be better educated and to care more.
No, I think
but I don't want to have to bear the burden of trying to teach and educate all the time. The reason you pay tuition is because it's costly to educate someone. You coming up to me and saying, educate me,
is this gonna end?
That's costly to me emotionally and from a time point of view. Also, I think we have to be very honest. Nobody would go up to somebody.
Okay.
Wait, TJ and Damien.
In 5 minutes. And by the way, make me feel good about
wait,
it. Wait, hold on.
Later on today,
which is
since,
the history of race in America.
Can you help me with Fiery Forge and Desert Temple?
In 5 minutes, and also, if I make you feel bad about it in any way, now I gotta be
and then I'm up to the boss. I'm up to the same boss as you guys.
I would love for somebody to come and say, I made my whole family watch the 13th. And read the new Jim Crow, and read White Fragility, and we had a question on page 52. Now, hey, we can have that.
Wait, guys, do you guys remember the deal with Simmers? Who was being rude first?
If you wanted to know about cryptocurrencies or whatever, you find that stuff out before any black person ever heard of it. So I'm sure you can educate yourself about anything.
Wait, guys. Who was being rude first? Who was being rude first?
Such a big, mad, crazy Stan and fan. But I love
Alright, Junkrat, Simmers is gonna gang up on
you. I'm so proud of you, almost attached. I am so.
Then who Junkrat? There was Junkrat. Who started being mean first? You or them?
Continue to do what you're doing and say what you're saying, even in the face of opposition, to the point where now the whole world has to listen to you. Where did you find the strength when they weren't listening?
I guess maybe this is just part of the black woman's condition, is that we don't know any other way. And most of us, I come from a line of black women who were just like this. My mother's like this. My grandmother was like this, where it's the old phrase we've all used as black people, making a way out of no way. And scream until they hear you. You know what I'm saying? Is that because the opposite, to do the opposite of that is what? Is that I can't even afford to do that. I don't know any other mode but to fight for what's right, but to try to stand on the right side of history, but to speak for people who don't have a voice. Somebody did it for me.
Maybe not as well spoken, not as well read as you might be. You really are sincere and want to have a conversation.
I think you have to start from a point of honesty and being real about what some of your beliefs, prejudices, biases are, where they come from, why you learn them. I think if you take anything else in race, as we get older, we do a whole lot of unlearning. Young folks, when you get to like your 30s, you do a whole lot of that, right? But my advice is to always start from the point of truth and honesty and self-awareness, and you'd be surprised what you can get accomplished just by digging into those things. I mean, if you know you come from a racist background, or if you come from where race was talking about a certain way, be honest about what those conversations were and what they taught you, and ask yourself, is this the kind of person that you really want to be?
Yeah, I feel like there's a 21st century mindset.
I started season 1 bit.
That everybody's going to need a mindset of empathy, and we're going to be dealing with people, every color, flavor, every kind of human being ever born. We all have to deal with each other because of the internet, because of just the world economy. You're going to be competing against people in China and Nigeria. That's just the world. So you have to have a mindset of empathy to really try to understand where people are coming from. You have to have a skill set of listening. If you understand this conversation, you can talk to black folk and brown folk and Muslims, everybody else. So we're trying to confer a benefit to you. We're trying to make you better. It'll make my life better. It'll make your life better too. Now, what charity?
Hello.
What?
DJ is the.
What is going on?
Like you banned.
It's glitching. It's glitching. It's glitching. Yeah, it's glitch. It's glitch.
It's on us to,
it keeps
again,
glitching.
Usher in this next generation of young journalists who, I get it right now, feeling really discouraged when they look at not just what
Can
a
this
lot of newsrooms
end
look
already?
like,
I
or
want to go to
networks look
bed.
like, but also we're under the under the shadow of a pandemic right now. So there's a lot of journalists who have lost their jobs. A lot of companies are downsizing. They need a reason to believe
Why
in
is
to be
this
in this
going
business,
for
and
so
so
long?
NABJ has done so much for my
I'm so tired.
nation that has changed my life and that of many others.
You set up.
Well, listen,
See that?
I second that, third that, and
Well,
fourth that.
I don't know.
NABJ is a beautiful
I need to know
organization.
who was first so I can tell
I've
Sarah.
got groups
It
I
was
want to support as
TJ.
well.
No,
But
it
what I want to
wasn't
say to you is
me.
just thank
He
you
was
for your light, for your
After
leadership, for your
Frank
courage,
Easley,
for your entrepreneurship, for your T-shirts and all that type of stuff. Make sure to support the sister businesses, and let's keep this conversation going. Much love to you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you, Van. This is a pleasure.
Yeah.
Is this the end?
I got good news for you. I got bad news for you. The good news is that people are activating all around the world, all across the planet for change. That is a powerful moment. Here's the bad news. Unfortunately, this is not a one answer fixes everything situation. We're talking about systemic problems, which means it's not just one law or one person. You need 360 degrees of change to shift to get the outcome that's right. But we can get there if we keep talking, if we keep working, if we keep building. And if we do that, we can reshape America. That can be done. It's been done in the past. We can move the whole world in a better direction. So I hope that your cell phone right now is full of screenshots of these tools that we've been trying to give you to continue taking action from this virtual town hall. When the stream ends, the conversation should not end. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep going. We are in an important moment in history. And what you do is going to determine the outcome. 2020 is going to be talked about for 20 years, 100 years, maybe 1,000 years. But the future's not written. It's up to what you and I do and what you and I decide is going to happen. So I want to give a special thanks to the powerful voices that we've had, Elaine Welteroth, Killer Mike, Jamel Hill. Make sure you visit 50percentpledge.org to learn more about the power of money. Also visit my organization, reformalliance.com. We're trying to make a change. Let's be about it, not just talk about it. I'm Van Jones.
It's the end.
Wait, how do you know?
Yeah.
If the screen goes blue, it ends. How do you know if it ended, Junkrat? Hasn't ended yet, Junkrat.
Yeah, it's just doing like the end like of movies.
I'll end your mum.
Dude, that is called the end credits. You little idiot. Wait,
You can still watch it. Yay! Finally! Can we dance?
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
now.
Wait. Someone do ride the worm.
Ride the worm. Ride the worm. Wait, you guys never can move. These guys are still paying respect. Look.
What?
These guys are still kneeling.
Where are you? Yeah, I'm perfect.
No, then if we can dance, the event's over.
Obviously.
I can't. It won't let me. Oh, now I can.
Someone do ride the worm.
Ride the worm is called. It's just called the worm, you idiot.
Someone do the worm.
Why?
Only.
What?
Hey, don't shut.
No, we're just making fun.
What?
Excuse me, you can't report people on the view.
Junkrat, you know you can get banned for fake reports.
Yeah.
That's not a fake report.
Well, I'm getting off, so see ya.
Junkrat,
Must be a
you and
bitch.
me are going to settle it right now.
Does that mean we get to leave the... Damien left, so I'm leaving.
No,
Leave them if you can.
Oh,
it was TJ.
It wasn't me, it was you. What's her name? Junkrat. You're just trying to take the blame on everyone else. So you don't get because everyone thinks they're just such a, just an Asian.
Hey, what about you get a kid? Hey, what about you get a girlfriend?
What about you?
Okay. Hey, can someone say shut up to me?
Shut up.
And you shut up, and also when I look at you, I don't even, my eyes are so, hurt because you're ugly.
It's not even good.
Wait, that means a lobby.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Damien's in lobby.
Yes, same.
Oh, we're
Damien's
doing
in
it.
dick.
What the hell?
Damien, you there?
Black Lives Matter.
Oh, now you say Black Lives Matter.
Until my mom just told me I'm black.
Shut up, Junkrat. I'm thinking I got something Asian.
Okay.
So you actually split that. Most expensive skins to have.
Hey, what's the OG gold trip stick we have?
It's not OG anymore. And that's where the items from.
Yeah, what about, what I'm gonna say? What about Knuckles?
Knockoff is, OG.
What about Renegade Raider?
Yeah, that's red, but you don't have that.
I could wear it.
Because you do not have it.
I'm in Sippy's lobby.
What are you done?
Yes.
Oh, shit. I have an OG skin.
So Dion, did you say,
Guys, can we do part 2 of our roleplay tomorrow?
No.
I mean,
It's
sleep.
already today. You mean now? Because it's practically the next day.
But we can't.
Junkrat, it's the next day. Are you dumb?
Dion, did
Stupid?
you say
Yeah, but Ollie's not here.
Dion,
Yeah, so
did
we-
you say,
What?
Dion, what did you say that starts with 5?
I don't know.
It was Junkrat.
It was TJ.
It wasn't me.
I don't know who to tell Simmons.
Junkrat.
It was TJ.
Don't you think such an angel?
Oh, Junkrat, convince me why it's TJ.
Because TJ, my mom just told me I'm black and TJ's being rude to me.
What?
Dave, the TJ will convince me.
TJ left. Wow.
Wait. TJ.
What?
Just convince me why it's Junkrat.
Sure. So I was just playing a peaceful game with Damien in creative. Until Junkrat's going to say, I'll cut up high with ya. And then bang.
Why? Anyway, so Damien, okay, Junkrat, okay, I'll tell Simmers tomorrow, and you'll TJ, you'll see who gets ganged on, okay? Alright, anyway, I have to go, so bye.
There's always on.
By the way,
Oh,
it's Junkrat. Junkrat, you'll see who gets ganged on tomorrow, okay? Wait, wasn't it both of you? What? Yeah, no, miss. Actually, I haven't made my decision yet. It's not Junkrat. I don't make my decision.
What?
You just
Why?
TJ, Damien, you'll see who gets ganked on tomorrow.